Hey everyone, thanks for signing up for Income Stacker and the free video series. Today we're going to talk about why passive income is so important. And in this video series, I like to talk about, different ways to build passive income and just give you some ideas of the possibilities that are available, maybe give you a little clarity, a little confidence to go out and start building passive income yourself. And hopefully this helps. So let's take a look at the 3 videos we'll be talking about. Today, we're going to talk about why passive income is so important. And then in video 2, we're going to talk about the top 3 ways to build passive income. And finally, video 3. This is a good one. Case studies to illustrate. So I'm going to show you some real life examples of passive income generation and how it was accomplished. So let's get started with why passive income is so important. Most people work, but don't feel like they have total financial control. Do you ever feel like that? You don't really have total financial control? Most people trade time for money. Almost every job is built on this premise: time for money. This is called active income. As long as you work, you make money, and when you stop working, you stop making money, right? That's pretty much how the world works. But there's another way. No one really thinks that one day something might happen to them to prevent them from going to work. Most people think it will not happen to them. Most people are in the comfort zone, what I say, the comfort zone, and don't really think about the what ifs in life. Like, what if I get in a car accident or fall off a roof or something horrible happens to me? What will I do for income? Did you ever think about that? Well, that's what we want to get into here. Now, if you stop working right now, how long could you live the same lifestyle you are enjoying right now? A week? A month? Maybe a year? Well, most people would starve if they stopped going to work even for a day, much less a lifetime. This is why it's so important to think about passive income. So passive income, some people want to call it residual income. We can get into the definitions in the the particulars, but bottom line is it's income you're getting each and every month and not doing a whole heck of a lot of work for it. You're doing some work up front, and then you're getting paid each and every month for years to come. And some of the investments I'm going to talk about, you get paid for years, and that's the beauty. So before I get started here, I would like to tell you a quick story. I have a friend who was having severe back pain for, a couple of years, and went to a lot of different doctors. And make a long story short, he found out he had a tumor growing not only on his spine, but in his spine, up through his spine, and that he must have surgery immediately. This is a very rare thing, and they didn't know what was involved. He told the doctor he was going to take off for a flight for work, and the doctor said, "You're not going anywhere. We need to get you in surgery right now." And from that, he was told the tumor, one, could be cancerous, so that really kind of made him nervous. And also, to make matters worse, he was also told that the surgery could result in paralysis. Wow, that was just really scary, and I was really hoping for the best for him, and I know he was nervous. So there's a 50% chance he could be paralyzed from the surgery. Ouch. Think about if you woke up one day and the doctor said that to you. What would you do? Now, he had a very lucrative job, but it required him to travel, and this would be very difficult if he could not walk. No travel, no income. So what if he was paralyzed? Would he be making any money anymore? No. Did he ever think about that before? No. So again, no activity, no income. This could happen to anyone, right? It could happen to you. It could happen to me. And you never know what life will bring. So this is one of the reasons I stress not to rely solely on your 9-to-5 job. Now, I'm not advocating you go out and quit your job today, but start slowly building passive income while you're working so you have options when and if the day comes. And it's just not about if something happens to you, but what if you decide you no longer want to work in that job or for that company, but you want to pursue your own passions or business ideas, right? Passive income helps bridge the transition. Let me tell you. Now, that brings me to my story of wanting to leave my job. I was working 18 years in the chemical industry, and, it was something I didn't love anymore, but I'll get into that in a second. Before I tell you my story, you're probably wondering what happened to my friend. Well, this story has a happy ending. His tumor was found not to be cancerous, and he did not become paralyzed, but did have some loss of feeling and kind of numbness in his legs for a period of time. But this is slowly getting better as the weeks, progress, and he's expected to have a full recovery. Thank God, right? So this is a happy ending, but for others, it might not be. So you always have to be prepared. Now, I did not have any health issues, but I wanted to leave my job since I no longer enjoyed going to work. I was kind of tired of the job in particular, and really not really being able to control my time. My time was based on their time. So I knew I could make more money doing something I love and what I like to teach, and this is it. So I didn't just jump ship without a plan, however. I had a good plan since, I really had to have a good plan because I was leaving a great job as a plant manager at a major chemical company with many years invested in my education and my career. So you just don't leave that. You have a plan put together. I had got my BS in chemistry, MS in organic chemistry and photochemistry, a PhD in macromolecular science and engineering, and I had a big part of my life really kind of tied up in this education and in this specific field, and had been working in the industry for 18 years. And now I was going to say bye-bye, right, to all of that. So, to do that, you have to have a good plan, and you have to have something in place that works. People were telling me, you're nuts. Quit that great job, all the benefits to do real estate. However, I had a plan, and by the time I did quit, I had several thousands of dollars in passive income coming in, which allowed me to exit my current career and start a new one on my terms. Now, I just kind of gave you a hint there. I said, quit this great job to do real estate. That's what they were thinking. But as you'll see, it's not just real estate. And we'll get into that in the next videos. I could never have done this without having a passive income, right? So without having that stream of passive income coming into my life, it would be very hard for me to transition. And I needed, a smooth transition, a clear plan, and a passive income before I left that job. Now, the process doesn't happen overnight. This isn't, what they say, a get-rich-quick scheme, right? But with extreme focus, you can get there in a short time. Now, everyone will have different passive income goals. For some, it will be, let's say, $5,000 a month to replace, let's say, a $60,000 a year job. Maybe it's $10,000 a month to replace a $120,000 a year job. For others, it's $50,000 or $100,000. But whatever your goal is, you need to start now, right? Because you have to start the process, start building the passive income. And then if you want to stay, great. If you want to go, great. It works either way. Oh, and I'm not talking about monthly revenue, but spendable income. Again, I'm going to repeat this. I'm not talking about monthly revenue, but spendable income. Money you can spend each and every month. So the numbers I put up are net income numbers. That's spendable, not revenue. I can't spend revenue. So many businesses nowadays are focused on growing revenue and have absolutely no profits, but only big cash burn each month. Think of the big companies that do that. So this is a good business because every dollar that comes in is dollars that I can spend. At Income Stacker, you will learn to generate massive passive income for life. So I hope this helps you understand why passive income is so important and why not to be dependent on active income, in other words, trading time for money. In the next video, which we call the top 3 ways to build passive income, I will talk about my 3 favorite ways to build passive income with a focus on capital preservation. So with that being said, look forward to talking to you on the next video, and see you then.